So what's next? How can we improve performance even further? What is a technology that can take us to the next level? Well, you all know, because it is where most performance brands are going: electrification.
So I'm here in Turin, and here it is. This is the all-new Abarth 500e. I'm so excited to show you an exclusive of this car. It really has exceeded my expectations and I'm really pleased with it. Let's just quickly go over some of the statistics. The Abarth 500e shares a fair bit with the Fiat 500e. That's clear both visually and when you start looking at the makeup, including a 42 kilowatt-hour battery and the same slightly below average maximum charging speed of 85 kilowatts. So speed, obviously that's a really important one. That's the one that you're all waiting for. So it's not the quickest car, but actually when you line it up with other things on the market, this is one of the quickest small electric cars available. And this is where the differences from the Fiat become very clear. The Fiat's 118 brake horsepower has been hiked to 155 for the Abarth, beating its 0 to 62 time by 2 whole seconds to just 7 seconds. And as I mentioned, it's one of the quickest small EVs on the market, with the on-power, more powerful 181 brake horsepower Mini Electric crossing the finish line in 7.3 seconds. In fact, the only car I can think of that beat it over the line is the slightly larger Cupra Born with eBoost at 6.6 seconds. Plus, there is more technical upgrades over the Fiat, including as well McPherson strut at the front, suspension, and also a bar at the back. So same kind of setup, but everything has been tweaked for it to be performance orientated. For example, better balance between the axles offer greater handling and driving dynamics, providing the new Abarth 500e with quicker response, better corner entry, and higher cornering exit. So, where the electric car shines, just like a lot of other EVs, is at slightly lower urban speeds, where in testing it beat even the more powerful 695 and left it in the dust around the hairpins. It might not be the huge horsepower that some of us were hoping for. It can't quite meet the 180 that you got from the Abarth Competizione, but it's still impressive and it sits at mid-range. Plus, we have been teased that this is just the start. And let's face it, it has the name Abarth 500e, which makes us feel there's probably a 595e coming, which is very exciting. But as a start, I think 0 to 62, 7 seconds, 155 brake horsepower, I'm really pleased with that. And what do we think about the exterior? Let's face it, we knew what it was going to look like, wasn't we? We'd seen the teasers, there's no real surprises when it comes to this car, but I really like it. I'm pleased with the exterior, they've kept it simple, it looks kind of cutesy but still aggressive, and this car has a wider track than the previous generation petrol Abarth, so that's going to help with the handling and it gives it just that squat look. I'm not too sure about the bar at the bottom. That is the only thing that I don't really like. I would have preferred it if it was finished in perhaps a gloss black instead. And we were joking around earlier on about how you no longer have that Abarth written in the bottom of the grille, which is a little bit of a shame. But I almost feel like we could do those little croc charms, couldn't we? You could start putting little Abarth croc charms in the front of there. The new EV wears both the brand's new badge and existing one, so not to forget its important heritage. The new badge, a bold and very recognisable scorpion, now finished in acid green with a lightning bolt through the heart. Where the Fiat 500 has light-up eyebrows, the Abarths are finished in solid black to give it less of a wide-eyed doughy look and more of a mean expression. Of course, just like the cars that come before it, customisation might see the deletion of these brows to further intensify its scowl, like this one on the 500e by Kahn Design. But what's this car like on the interior? Once again, it's heavily based on the Fiat 500e, but as you can tell, it has a lot of that instant Abarth performance flair, and the whole car is adorned in Alcantara. The seats, disappointingly, are not seatbelts, but they are high quality and well bolstered, with the launch colour blue and green stitching, and I'm also pleased to announce that they are in fact height adjustable. So really, really nice steering wheel. It actually reminds me a lot of my Abarth Competizione, but it's just elevated. You've got the kind of new buttons. It feels fresh and modern, but it still kind of has that heritage, which I really, really love as well. The only thing I'm not too sure about is the blue stripe, because I have noticed that on the yellow car, it's still a blue stripe as well, which I'm somebody who likes coherence, and that kind of upsets me a little bit. Spec's massive on this car as well, so I'll explain that in a little bit of voiceover, so I'm not holding everybody up. But in general, this car inside is very, very similar to the Fiat 500e. However, it's just elevated further. It just feels high quality. If you thought Competizione was difficult for me to say, they've gone one up on this launch edition, and they've called it the Scorpionissima. And it's brimming with never seen before Abarth spec and tech. This includes heated seats, keyless entry, automatic lights, wipers and high beam assist, automatic digital climate control, wireless charging, 360-degree parking camera and a JBL sound system. Not forgetting, it's packed full of the latest Fiat safety tech. But it's not over yet. We still have my favourite and most controversial element. That's right, they fitted this EV with a button that imitates the combustion car. It's not for everyone, but the sound is the heart of Abarth, and they've dared to have fun with it, and for that, I have to applaud them. But what do you think of the new Abarth 500e? Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you do like this, then don't forget to please hit that subscribe button. Until next time, ciao!
So you see, what made us do it is not drugs, alcohol, or excess of social responsibility. No, performance made us do it. Just like Carlo Abarth, removing stuff from the exhaust to cut weight, we use electrification to get the best driving performance.